In this video, some rather ghostly goings on with Foxanne. Yes, I'm finally tackling the door mirror issue, and what I've gone for is not standard fitment. If we look here, I've still got the original screw into a plastic sort of nut type of thing going on there. I'll try and show you a bit better. This plastic plug here is what came out of the front screw. Decided that was inferior. Realised you can actually get access to the other side of that panel by taking this upper trim panel out. Incidentally, that's more her original blue hiding under there, and indeed in here as well. So I've put a nut and a bolt and two nuts I've actually put on. I think there's probably meant to be something in there, but it's hard to say. But interesting insight. Look, the metal that's going rusty, it's been let into the it's been fiberglassed into the door for a bit of strength here, and sadly all going quite crispy in places. But nonetheless, we've got the mirror attached now. Well, we haven't got the mirror attached, we've got the plate on the outside attached, which should, if I close the door, enable us to attach this on. It just screws into this plate here. So I'm going to set about doing that next, I think. Just while I'm here, I'm going to quickly talk about why I'm not electrifying my Citroen 2CV, which has a very tired engine. So I'm going to have to use this to actually find my way back to the unit now. As you can see, it's quite dark out here today. I'm going to put Ellie in the unit, my 2CV, and take Myrtle home instead. But yeah, I'm not using... I'm not converting Ellie to electric, even though people are saying, well, I've just been to electric classic cars, they will know how to do it, and I like electric cars, and Ellie's engine's knackered, surely it's the ideal time. I'm not necessarily convinced. Converting a 2CV takes quite a bit of effort if you want to do it properly. There are some on the market now, but some of the ones, well, one of the ones I've driven, the Imahari, it's just not suitable for my needs at all. They really are for local pottering about. That battery pack and motor is now available in a 2CV, but it's designed very much to meet French quadricycle rules. So it means it's too slow, and the range is just pathetic. 50 miles on a good day, I think. I don't want a 2CV that can only do 50 miles. And to get it done properly, I have no doubt that electric classic cars could do that, especially if we went for the easier option, fitting a motor to the existing gearbox. That does simplify matters enormously, but you're looking at an expense of over £20,000, and for £20,000 you can buy a proper electric car, like an MG5, which we'll see in a future video. Yeah, I don't fancy that option just now. I'm not against the electrification of classics, far from it, but I do have to concede they are considerably out of my price range right now. And there are people talking about crowdfunding such a thing, and I don't think that's right. You crowdfund when you're really in times of need. I'm not in times of need. If I crowdfunded it, I'd just end up with an electric 2CV that I haven't paid for. It doesn't feel quite right. That's not quite what I'm in this for. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing that. But regardless, I'm going to continue trying to fit this door mirror. And yeah, again, this is another car that could have gone electric, but I decided not to. Again, on cost grounds. So who knows, it'll happen one day, I'm sure. Well, there we go. The mirror is now attached. It seems considerably more robust than it was. So hopefully that'll survive and be good enough to get Foxanne back into use. Not tonight. I've already committed to going home in the Matiz, but the Matiz might well get swapped for Foxanne. At some point, it's a good thing about having a varied fleet, because poor Foxanne hasn't really been anywhere. But yeah, I bought some jack nuts, but they proved too large and not at all suitable for this particular set of requirements. An interesting experiment, but ultimately a pointless one, as are so often my experiments. But there we go. Now I can focus on getting Foxanne cleaned up, ready for the NEC. I've actually cleaned the interior, you'll be pleased to know. If we actually go in, I forgot to show you this earlier. I've actually been in and removed all the black mould. So actually, Foxanne's looking quite clean and tidy in here. So Adam, who did so much of the work recently, including fitting new gauges, obviously decided it was a biohazard in here and did some cleaning himself. So thank you for that, Adam. That's very good of you. But yeah, Foxanne, along with Betty, will hopefully be meeting a great many of you at the upcoming Practical Classics Classic Car and Restoration Show at the NEC in Birmingham, 18th to 20th of March. That's getting close now. Don't forget, if you use Hubnut as a discount code, you get a small amount off, £2 per ticket, I think it is. So if you bought 2 tickets, you'd save £4, is how that works. The competition will be closing soon. We did a competition for tickets. I'll close that and do an announcement soon enough, perhaps even around the time this video comes out. 10th of March was the closing date. But yeah, Foxanne and Betty will be going to the NEC show. They will be convoying together. My friend Andrew is going to help me. Andrew helped move many cars here. The Hugo Sana he transported over here because he works for my friend Kerry at Walsgrave Transport, and Myrtle also got transported over to this unit when we moved units. Foxanne drove here, as did Tuck. If you haven't seen the story of this car battling a storm yet, do go and check out that video. But that's about it really. Just doing little odds and sods, just bimbling about up here tonight, to be honest. It's just useful to come and get these things done sometimes. I'm just trying to make a bit more use of time and put a few more hours in. So we can focus on projects like this together. I didn't need Miss Hubnut's help to sort that mirror out, but getting that this engine is just, yeah, that's a new engine. Make sure I get the right engine. I have previous, thankfully not with a complete engine, but yeah, get that into there. You'll see Miss Hubnut's labelling system has already come into effect. Everything bagged over there. And yes, I'm aware I didn't get the drive shafts out the right way. Apparently you just lever the drive shafts and the whole lot comes out of the gearbox. So actually what I did, I don't think you would have needed to drain the gearbox oil. But hey, learning all the time, and that's what it's about. I'm not here to be instructional or educational. As Vice Grip Garage says, Derek on his video, it's more entertainment really. I hope it's entertainment. But that's where we are with that. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget you can head to the Hubnut store, check the links below for our new hoodie store, and I'll see you in a future video. Farewell.